Another day, another story. So, this is Tren Black. And, ordinary Mudahar. And I think I saw a video from the Quartering about this. But this is something that definitely needs to be called out. Because this leads down dangerous roads. So, oh, wait, yeah, there it is. Yeah. I didn't even notice that it was up there. I hadn't even clicked on it, but since I'm watching this, it just kind of, everything that relates to him just kind of goes into the corner there. Alright, so, title of his video is Matt Tran and tech lead blackmailed and doxed me. And you must be like, oh man, he must be some serious dude if you got people doxing him and blackmailing. No. You want to know his crime? Criticizing them. And therein lies the problem. People don't understand how kind of dangerous that doxing can be. Because there are a lot of fucking crazies out there who are willing to harm someone to protect someone else. We know that doxing is a huge thing. The thing with what is it? Oh my god, I'm old. With the calling the police, streamers and stuff like that. The guy who got shot, who he had nothing to do with video games. He wasn't a streamer. He wasn't a YouTuber. But some asshole decided, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna send a fucking SWAT team over there. And then this guy ends up losing his life because, as a joke, like, April Fools, you're dead. So what's doxing? Basically, it's when people find out your personal information, and it doesn't just have to be yours. They will dox you, which means they will get your information. They can get your, friends' information. They can get family information, and they can use it against you in some kind of way. In this case, blackmail. Basically, these assholes are like, oh, well, you better take down the videos you made about us, or bad things are gonna happen. So the first of these fucking cum stains on the rag of life is this fucktard right here. This is Tech Lead, and I love how he just start like this one. I haven't watched any of the other ones. I was just pulling this one up as a reference, but I love how he starts it off, because I watched a few seconds and I had to groan. I was like, oh my god. So, here we go. I'm not going to watch the video, but this, just the beginning, lets you know what kind of a pompous douchebag this fuckhead is. So, here we go.
Hey, TechLead here. Welcome back. How's it going? Good? Yeah, me too. Well, not really. Today I thought I would talk about some of my problems, the ones that I'm facing as a multi-millionaire, because
oh, I'm a multi-millionaire. I have so many problems. I mean, you peasants, the ones who are scraping by, or at least trying to survive right now, you guys have no idea what it's like to have this much fucking money. You guys, you poor people, trying to survive, trying to make a living for yourselves, and I'm in here sipping my fucking herbal tea, with a nice old, in a fucking, wherever the fuck he's living. You guys just don't understand. Asshole. So, there's that asshole. And this guy, Matt Tran, he is like a business guru. He tells you how to go from rags to riches. You can see I think he's got like 300 something videos. I mean, fucking I have more videos than this guy does. And he's been, let's see, about 2011. I mean, joining 2011 doesn't mean he's been making videos since 2011. But, let's see his Instagram. Of course it is. What about this douchebag? Does he have an Instagram, or is that one Instagram? Okay, well, normally I don't have anything against, Asian culture. I mean, most of them have a hustle where they come here and they make, you know, something of themselves. They're not like some people who come here and just, you know, mooch off the government. But, you know, if you're going to be rich, fine, but be a little more humble about it. Don't be like, "Oh, well, you don't know what it's like being a multi-millionaire. You guys don't understand. You don't understand what it's like to be me." Assuming with the shrines, assuming he's Japanese. Alright. But I'm not here to look at his. So we're just going to watch a little bit of this.
I don't want to talk about them anymore. But they insisted, so now
it's about to be a bloodbath.
So it all started with this video. Joma Tech and Tech Lead, worst in the tech industry. Tech Lead falsely copy striked that video, so I made a follow-up video called Exposing the Tech Lead, in which Tech Lead also copy striked. And after a long, hard fight, which I won't go into here, Tech Lead finally puts my videos back up. After we guide him on how to remove a strike, because this ex-Google Tech Lead doesn't know how YouTube works. When someone copy strikes you, for you to get your video back up, you have to send them your home address, your real name, pretty much everything, even if...
And that alone, that is a problem. YouTube should not be relying on that to get your videos back, because you have people like that who will falsely strike down your video. And sometimes they'll falsely strike your video just to get your information. They don't care about the video being up or not. They don't care if the video is there. They don't care what you said. If it's offended them, that's all they need to try to do whatever they can to make your life shit. So the fact that you need a home address, real name, shit like that, we can see what happens. You have these scumbags who use it to get their information. YouTube has a serious problem. They need to fix that shit.
It's an obviously false copyright strike. And then once my videos are up, I get a comment on that video from a monk, which I'm expecting to be really peaceful because, monks are peaceful, but this monk is threatening a war on me. I want you guys to pay attention to how many times Matt says the word war. I mean, maybe we should change his nickname to Sun Tzu for the art of war. So who is
fucking
Monk
ERB?
Well, he's the guy that got F equals MA tattooed onto his skin and still doesn't know which law it is.
Okay, you guys can see that. I got a tattoo. That's the fundamental. Was it physics? Newton's first law. Anyhow.
Yeah, he's like, oh, look at me, I'm so hip, I'm so cool, I got some kind of law written on my body, but I don't even know which one it is. Oh. He looks like that kind of guy who would sniff his own ass if he could. All you hear is, and you just see his head just go immediately up his fucking ass. So, let's go back to, done. We're at the
F
video
equals
already.
MA is actually Newton's second law. You would think that you would know that, considering that it's literally tattooed onto your skin.
Check. So I'm an influencer. You guys can follow me at Engineer Truth. That's Engineer Truth. Anyhow, do you think it's wise for someone like me who's an influencer to get the nice combo, get the nice condo, get the nice Lambo, so that it builds my personal brand?
Presenting a certain lifestyle only for the purpose of selling more, you can have this too, is bottom feeding on the mental weak for your own personal benefit.
And it's true, because especially now, there are a lot of people who look at guys like this, people on YouTube who look at people like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and all these really, really big YouTubers, and they're like, oh, I want to do that. I'm going to be able to get there. It's not easy. I've been at this for 5 years and I only have 161 subscribers. It is not easy. It's hard to stay fresh. It's hard to, not only that, but it's hard to make time. I work 7 days a week. I really don't expect to be getting to the point where I can make money off of this anytime soon, because I don't have that kind of time. And if I did start making money off of it, it would be more like extra money. The stuff I make Working would be, for my rent, for food, and then the money I made off YouTube would be all the other stuff that I want. So, oh, I need a new microphone. Boom. Got a new mic. Oh, I need a new, new system. Boom. Got it. But I've been doing this for 5 years, and I barely have anything. And I'm perfectly fine with that because I'm fine with the job I have. The job I have now kind of allows me to do what I want and what I need. Not all at one time. It's not like, oh, hey, I got a paycheck, I'm going to spend every single bit on every something I want. No, like if I wanted a new computer, it would take, well, depending on how much the computer is. So say if I wanted like a $2,000 computer, I'd probably have to wait like a month or so. But I'm not getting $2,000 computer. Most of the stuff I get is $50 to $100. I get like the booster boxes, the Pokemon, which are like, they vary actually. Like the Sword and Shield ones, like the base one I got was like 99. Evolutions was the same, about 99 to 100. Rebel Clash is going to be here soon. That's like 150. So it really depends. But my desk was like $80, $90. My chair was the same, about $80, $90. So I'm not sitting there just like so. But if you're going to be an influencer, don't expect it to happen that fast. 2, in his case, he's like, oh yeah, maybe I should buy, a fancy car and a fancy apartment to kind of portray this persona that I'm trying to put out there. And like I said, there's a lot of young people now who are looking for a quick buck, who like, oh, I can just make YouTube videos. And then they find out it's really hard. It's not just sit in front of your camera and just blah, 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 blah the entire time. A lot of it, most of the time you have to be really good with improv. You can't just sit there and, sometimes, like for me, I get into the game and I just end up not fucking talking. But then I realize that I'm not talking. But you need to be able to improv. You can't just sit there because then no one's going to be interested. So you need to be able to focus on what you're doing and kind of talk and keep it interesting at the same time. Editing and all that, me, like I said, I don't care about that. I just do it one take. If it messes up, then well, I'll just kind of go in, cut that little bit out, and that's it. That's about as most editing that I'll do, along with add like fade in, fade out. Like if I'm doing a video like this and the sound is too loud from the air conditioning, I'll put in some kind of music track or something like that. That's about all the editing I'll do. I'm not going to sit there and have like 50 something panels and try to put them all together, adding graphics and music and close-ups. I'm not going to do that. I don't have time to do that. I don't have time to learn how to do that. I would love to pay someone to do that, but I'm not big enough on YouTube to do that yet. But yeah, he's saying, he goes on to say something about like, $9,000 here, $4,000 there. So it's like, oh yeah, you can do this for like $9,000, and then you give me like $4,000 for this, and here we have these poor guys giving up their savings for what? The dream of becoming a YouTuber or influencer. It's
that desperate 24-year-old dudes who want that too are going to give you $9,000 for this and $4,000 for that. Then live your fucking life. I just think that's a piece of shit life.
Yeah.
Second question though.
He's the one that contradicts himself with every single video he makes. So I'm thinking, you know what? He could get it too. Engineered truth, worst of the tech industry. But once I posted the video, I had so many of his former fans, even people straight out of his testimonials, message me saying that they completely agreed with me. So Monk Matt tries to act unbothered and starts responding to my comment section by advertising himself, and he even claims that business was booming because of me, which is dubious considering he literally changed his channel name. Look at Matt's Social Blade before my video, and now look at it after my video. Or Tech Lead's Social Blade before my video, after my video. So around this time, Tech Lead hits me up on LinkedIn, and he says, Redwan, by the way guys, my legal name is Redwan, which both are full names, so we're not...
So yeah, then he proceeds to go on and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do video or this and that, and I'm gonna use your full name and blah blah blah. And he basically resorts to a bunch of fucking childish tactics, and, shit like that. Like I said, this guy looks like he would stick his head up his own ass if he could, if he hasn't tried it already. And this guy, same thing. The video when he starts out like, oh yeah, I'm a multi-millionaire and I'm going through troubles right now. Shut the fuck up. You got more money than anyone could hope to imagine right now. You're doing perfectly fine. I burned out as a millionaire. Shut the fuck up. I got hacked 7 times, maybe because you're a horrible fucking person. Why diversity? Wait, let's see. What? Okay, let's see his reasoning, because he worked for Google, and Google really doesn't allow you to work for them unless you're diverse. So let's see his rationale.
This was just part of an experiment. Put some pictures up online, got some good feedback.
Hey, welcome back, Tech Lead here. Now, first of all, I want to say I did not really want to make this video about anti-diversity because I believe that the intentions behind it are good. However, I feel that we have gone too far, and I wanted to do a follow-up video on the manifesto video that I did a few days ago about how tech has become hostile to certain types of people. See, after I posted that video, I started...
Okay, I assume that he's gonna go on and say they hate Asians.
started getting some tweets from other people, and I did some more research into this, and I realized that
Before, let's see what his comments are like. Let's go to newest. Actually, first, not too much of a ratio right now. So how else do you redress historical discrimination? It's just HR bullshit again. Yeah, exactly. Diversity is not toxic. The method of implementation is, yeah. So if you have diversity, like natural diversity, like somewhere like the US or something like that, where it's just natural, that's fine. But then if you have like a job setting where you're purposely forcing that diversity, like, oh, well, we have several candidates who are qualified for the job who are white, but we need some diversity, so let's just pick people who are diverse but may not be so qualified for the job. Google does it, YouTube does it, Twitter, you name it, big techs, they do it. And why? Because they want to look woke. They're gonna say, look at us, look how diverse we are. We have whites, we have blacks, we have Asians, we have fucking purple people, we have gays, we have straights, well, actually probably not straights, we have transgender, non-binary, look how cool and diverse we are. It's like, okay, well, can they do their jobs? Because I don't care how fucking diverse something is, I want to know if they can do their fucking jobs. So if you go to like McDonald's or, you know, some restaurant and they're boasting about, look how diverse we are, it's like, okay, can they do their jobs? Are they able to cook, or did you just hire them because they're fucking, you know, transgendered or black? I mean, I don't care about diversity if the fucking product is going to be shit. So it's either hire someone in the back who can cook, or, I mean, maybe you don't need to be in business if all you're going to do is just diversity hire.
there's a lot more discrimination in this field than I had thought, and it's really disturbing to me. And I know some people will say, well, you know, I'm one of the privileged people. When you're privileged, then equality feels like oppression. No.
Okay, I can't handle him. It's like, the pressure, you don't understand, I'm fucking rich, but you still don't understand. Alright.
Hiding behind anonymity. Remember, Tech Lead only has my full name and my information because he falsely copyright striked me, right? It's understandable if you want to defend yourself online, but I really hope you don't release my name online. I've kept this private for a reason. I have my face in my video, so clearly I'm not anonymous. So then he just goes on a huge tangent and basically says, I'm gonna dox you if you don't take your video down. Good luck. Which reminds me.
Let's actually read that, because, I mean, it was a wall of text. Good luck.
take your video down. Good luck.
No, I want
My
Alright.
face in my video, so clearly I'm not anonymous. So then he just goes on a huge tangent and basically...
Okay. Red one. Cyberbullying and defamation are quite serious. Wait, what? Cyberbullying and defamation? Calling you out and telling you how much of a piece of shit you are, that's not defamation. Defamation is like taking someone and making up something that's not true about them to make them look bad. Like, let's just use like one of the big ones. Let's just say PewDiePie. It's kind of like with them saying PewDiePie's racist. That's defamation. He's obviously not racist, but by pushing that, that's defamation of character. Saying something like, I don't know, like nowadays defamation would be like, oh, they don't like gays, they don't like this. So saying like Markiplier hates gays, that's defamation of character, because obviously it's not true, but you're spreading a false statement about someone to make them look bad. That's defamation. When you tell the truth about someone, that's not defamation of character. That's stating the truth about the person. And if that person who's getting criticized can't handle that criticism, that it's not the person who said it's problem. It's their problem for not being able to take criticism. So to say it's cyberbullying and defamation, it's like you see on Twitter every time you use facts or something. Oh, you must be some kind of, what are you, a fucking Nazi? You fucking Trump supporter? It's like, stating facts doesn't make me a Nazi. So it's like, try to put them together for them, for everyone else. Things together, fits together just fine. For them, they're trying to put that fucking star, you know, that little inside the fucking, you know, circular slot. It's just for them. It does not work. Okay, I would reconsider your actions and steer towards a less negative tone. But you're an adult and I'm treating you as one. Tech companies are strength-based and we generally don't focus on the weaknesses of people, but rather their strengths. But these are your choices in life, and if you choose to act in a counterproductive manner, then you need to be accountable for that. The internet is not anonymous. I'm going to be posting my response tomorrow. If you don't want to retract your video, this is just a courtesy. Thanks. I mean, he pretty much, with the whole good luck thing. But
She's asking for my full name and my personal...
yeah, so, and then he basically goes on to talk about this person is like saying it's a friend of his in another country. This person's talking to his friends and family, trying to find out their full name and where they live and this and that. So you can see, is his real name Tren Black? Yeah, blowing up. And so the lengths that people will go through just because you said something mean about them. I mean, I know right now, Naughty Dog, Sony, they're taking down videos about The Last of Us 2 because they can't handle the criticism. It's a good thing I'm a shit YouTuber because my video hasn't been affected yet. That's what happens when you only have 161 subscribers and you don't have much sway over the minds of others. Guess it pays off to be shitty sometimes, doesn't it? But yeah, this is fucking childish shit. If you feel like you need to dox someone because they said something mean, they hurt my little feelings, you need to grow a pair. And this is what I mean when I keep fucking saying that men are not men anymore. This is what I mean. You call yourself a man, but you're willing to stoop down to the length of doxing someone because they said something mean about you? Come on, grow a fucking pair. And that's why I keep saying that men are not men. Men are fucking pussies now. And I haven't gotten any comments like it yet, but I'm pretty sure a lot of the people watching are like, well, you don't look so manly yourself. Looks and acting are a bit of a, different. I mean, the last video I did just a fantastic gay voice. I love doing this gay voice. you would hear and you're like, oh my god, he must be so fucking flaming gay. But I'm not actually gay. So, doing something and saying something and being one way. So, saying you're a man, but then acting like a fucking child just because someone said something mean. People say fucking shit mean shit to me. Hell, fucking, I degrade myself a lot of the time. And that's what comedy is a lot of the time, is just degrading yourself. So, in high school, there was that one fucking asshole who tried to, bully. You know what I did? I was like, okay. He's like calling me fat and ugly, this and that. I'm like, okay, thanks. And then after a while, he's like, okay, well, obviously it's not getting to him. That's all you have to do. Why let words get you to the point where you want to dox someone, where you want to expose someone and all their private information, their family's private information, their friends' private information, just because they said something mean? This is the world we're living in now, and as I've said, men are not men anymore. This guy, not him, but the guys he's talking about, they're like in their late 30s, and they think it's okay to act like a fucking child to get back at someone who said mean things about them. Ooh, gosh. Grow the fuck up. Grow a fucking pair of balls, you stupid fucking pussy boy. And you can come after me. I really don't fucking care. Why? I'm not a big YouTuber. I don't make money off of these, so I have nothing to lose. But going after people because they say something mean, in your opinion, when they're just spitting out facts, you're fucking pathetic. Grow the fuck up. Grow a pair of balls. Continue with your business. Don't worry about what people say about you. Because the only thing you're doing by doing this petulant, childlike bullshit is making yourself look bad. Because all your potential clients are going to see this shit. It's like, well, I was gonna sign up with this guy, but, he decided to dox someone else because this person made a video about him. Not a good look, is it? So instead of worrying about people on the internet saying mean things and trying to dox them, just worry about your fucking self. Just worry about your own little business and making your crappy YouTube videos about, oh, look at me, I'm super rich. I'm super rich. You just don't understand the struggles I'm going through. I'm super fucking rich, but oh, it's hard to be an Asian sometimes. Grow the fuck up. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys later. Bye.